Tuesday. Welcome to the Morning Tea. I'm Maddison Hill.
And I am Kourtney Revolution.
I am so happy we have tequila today because it is already off to a crazy start. You guys, we of course are going to talk about Niall Horan. Speaking about Selena Gomez, once again, this interview just happened this morning with the Kyle and Jackie O show over in Australia. So we are giving you the tea right away.
I'm thirsty.
And Niall essentially does not want to be connected to Selena Gomez any freaking more. Not in a romantic way. They definitely are still friends, but he is over fans, aka people like us, being pro Nylena.
He must got a woman in the wings.
Right?
Not like
a side chick.
Not like a side chick, but like maybe he's
like an actual relationship.
Yeah, and it's on the low.
On the low.
Maybe.
I was gonna say on deck. Trying to use my sports terminology coming in here.
I hate that you said that, and my mind immediately went to a boat. Oh my God, Madison. I'm like, on deck? Oh, on the cruise, girl?
Like Below Deck, Mediterranean,
Yeah.
over Bravo. Oh, I will say Below Deck is one of those Bravo shows that like you don't intend to watch, you don't seek it out, but then it comes on in between Real Housewives, and there you are watching a marathon.
I've seen a couple.
Right?
Like, you know, when you're on Twitter and it's just on, I'm like, who are these people? And then you see that Below Deck, I go, oh, one of those.
Those little rooms that they have to live in give me so much anxiety. I'm like, absolutely
They
not.
gotta live in it?
Oh, yeah, that's where they sleep. And they're literally like, they basically sleep like this. I couldn't do it.
See, Disney tried to get some of the interns 6 years ago and say, oh, do you want an intern on the cruise boat? We got some internships on the cruise boat. I said, no, I'm going back to the mountains. Poconos, hello.
He said, absolutely freaking not.
This ain't Sweet Life on Deck.
No, you guys, we also are talking about that video you have been tagging us in of Justin Bieber at the ice skating rink. He was practicing some hockey. A Selena Gomez song came on. He had a reaction that is now all over Twitter, all over Instagram. So we're also going to break that down. We also are talking about episode 7 of Seasons. There we go. Justin Bieber's docuseries aired as well, so we're going to break that down for you guys. We're also talking about Olivia Jade, an explosive Olivia Jade story, actually, just further proving that she was in on the whole college admission scam the entire time. We're also talking about Vanessa Hudgens, a little update on her and Austin Butler. We're talking about Adele. Another photo has surfaced of her looking skinty.
Yeah.
We're talking about that. We're also talking about Bhad Bhabie coming out with a Yikes remix, so the Barbs be prepared to drag. We're also going to break down Nicki Minaj's Queen Radio from yesterday. She talked about everything from wedding plans, getting her body in shape, her relationship with Kenneth. She shouted out Prince Harry and Meghan Markle.
She sure did. She sure did, Madison Hill. She sure did.
I obviously was living for the fact that 50 Cent was on there just because you guys know I love how petty 50 Cent can be. I think it's hilarious. I think it's iconic. And seeing him and Nicki Minaj in the same room, I couldn't help it. I was living.
I have to be honest. Initially, I was very skeptical when I found out that 50 was there. But then I had to take a step.
Shout out to Fofty.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Fofty.
I had to take a step back, Madison, and I was thinking while I was getting the water ready for the tea, I said, wow, I grew up with 50 Cent.
Right?
Window shopper, wankster.
Thank you.
He's had hits. Magic Stick, Candy Shop. I was at the school dance in elementary school.
How about In the
popping
Club?
into Candy Shop.
I mean, hello.
In the Club was it.
Hello.
My mom is still singing that.
I was going to say, name a birthday when you don't start it off with go,
shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip a party like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give up, it's not your birthday.
I'm sorry. A hit. Continually a hit.
Absolutely.
We're also talking about Ariana Grande, you guys. She was spotted making out with a random guy. Actually, Bianca, we were just talking about you right before this in Northridge.
Yep.
So, all of our Cal State Northridge people, this
Keep
one
your
is
eyes
for
peeled.
you. She was in your neighborhood making out with a rando. Kourtney and I are a little confused.
A little bit.
But whatever, it's fine.
Where's the social house
It's
boy?
fine. Exactly.
He wasn't feeling
Social
social?
House boy was not there. I don't know what was happening with that.
Well.
We also have a very, 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 very large card dinner tea time, you guys. We have an update on Blac Chyna, why she was at the Oscars. We also have an update on Kylie and Travis. We also have Chloe's tweets that some of you were tagging us in this morning as well. Definitely saw her calling Kourtney out for ruining her and Kylie's night. We're going to talk about what that's about.
Yikes.
And we also have a little Kim K and Northwest news and just a little tidbit of Scott and Sophia.
Okay.
So it is a very full
well-rounded.
docket situation.
Yeah, it's a tablespoon of tea.
It is.
Instead
It
of
is
a
a.
teaspoon,
It is a heaping tablespoon.
Heaping,
You know
yes.
how sometimes you
It's
can
not
do
level.
the heaping? No,
It's
no, no, no,
heaping.
no. It's heaping. Extra sugar, extra sweet, extra spicy, extra
How tea is
urgent
sweet and
spices.
spicy?
Yes, I don't know. Sometimes tea can be spicy if it's like
Like a lemon spice.
or ginger.
Lemon ginger.
Ginger.
There we go. See,
We
tomorrow.
all know I don't love ginger. but I
Tomorrow,
will
lemon
do it.
ginger. Just for you.
Actually, Actually, I need it for my immune system, so I'll do it. I will sacrifice.
I'll have some with you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to even finish my mug.
Friends helping friends. Let's see what's going on in the chat. We have Morgan saying, OMG, the unison of you two. I remember the commercial 50 Cent moving out of the mansion due to no taxes paid. LOL.
Well, I bet you them taxes paid now.
He learned his lesson.
He got a
you
coin.
know,
50 got a coin.
We all start to get a bag larger than we've ever had before. Sometimes we get a little confused on how to pay taxes.
And don't forget, y'all, that Rihanna was going to go bankrupt before Fenty Beauty and the like.
Facts.
So people can always rise from the ashes. Khloe Kardashian taught us that, right? She can rise. Khloe and Demi, two strong women that rise from the ashes. Come on, Phoenix pals.
Oh,
yes,
dear
ma'am.
God. Also, yes, John V, Jan V, we are going to show the Justin skating video, so do not stress.
Yeah.
All of you Jelena chippers, that will be here. We're going to talk about it. We're going to break it down. We also have a 5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves the tia, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go, go, go Mika. Happy Tuesday, Mika.
Happy Tequila Tuesday, Mika. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Also, shout out to Julesy. Snow day here in New Mexico.
Yes.
Ooh. I'm so sorry for the snow day, but as
They
long
lucked
as you're
out.
able to stay home, that's the most important thing.
Stay safe and warm.
Because there is nothing worse than snow when you actually have to get out in it and drive and do all of your normal things. There is nothing freaking worse. Also, of course, I have, you know, an affection towards New Mexico because I was born there. So shout out to you. We also have snow in Canada and also in Pittsburgh.
Oh,
That's what Hudgens said.
Be careful to all of my PA people. I know y'all know how to deal with snow, but just be careful. Watch for the black ice.
It still needs to be said. It still needs to be said.
Yeah.
Because it's still scary and people still sometimes forget how to drive whenever any sort of precipitation falls from the sky.
Girl, here?
Yeah, here
it could
it's
be
like
a,
a
it could be a
couple
misting.
raindrops. Yeah.
A misting and people are flying off of Mulholland.
No, whenever I see any sort of anything here, fog, rain, that's pretty much all we normally get. Maybe some hail. I'm like, hell no, I'm staying home.
Yeah.
I'm ordering in. I am not going anywhere because everyone literally forgets how to do anything.
Can I say something?
Yes.
As someone that is from the East Coast, can I tell you something that I never expected to encounter moving here?
Yes.
The natural disaster that I never thought I would encounter like that is fire.
Right?
Here.
Yes.
When I walk up out the gym and I
Scary.
go, oh Lord, it's a fire.
It smells like a bonfire, but then you realize it's not a bonfire and it's actually
It's actually
real
your
and
town.
it's actually scary and
Yeah.
it's like coming towards you.
Yes. Be aware.
I couldn't
Sinkholes
say
and
anything
fires.
else besides real because I agree. I didn't grow up with that or
Me either.
earthquakes. So earthquakes
Yeah.
terrified the living daylights out of me.
Yeah.
And I just sounded like I was 95 years old.
I can do rain. If you want to monsoon me out,
Rain.
hurricanes.
I can handle a tornado. I know what I need to do in a
yeah.
tornado. I got that covered.
Yeah, in school we did the little
yes,
drill.
exactly.
But earthquake and fire? Oh Lord, it's a fire? No, absolutely not. I don't deal well with that.
We do not deal well with great balls of fire. Absolutely not. I see someone else is sick in the chat, so
Oh,
make
no.
sure you take care of that.
Feel better.
We're sending you well wishes. And then, yes, I see Gila saying, that's why you got to love New Mexico. We got everything except hurricanes and tornadoes.
Oh, you got
True.
lucky.
Yeah.
You got lucky on that.
And we also have Tamra. She's in
what's
Vegas
Tamra
right
say?
now.
Tamra's
But
in
she's
Vegas?
still making time for her faves.
Tamra,
Yes.
now are you rolling the dice out there, Tamra?
Yes. Go win some
Play
money.
some cards.
Go do some shopping.
Play the slots and get you a good cocktail if
Yes.
you partake.
If you partake,
Yes.
the best part about Vegas is you can take your cocktail anywhere and everywhere.
Sounds like I gotta go to Vegas.
It is.
gotta go.
It is like the North Pole. So I imagine at the North Pole, anything is possible.
Is Santa there?
And that is how Vegas is. No,
Is
you
that
just get to
Vegas?
do whatever you want.
Okay, so I need to go to Vegas so I can wild out.
Yes.
No Nick Cannon.
Oh yeah, and in Vegas you would like it. You can take the big frozen.
Oh, like one of them
drinks
Senor
everywhere.
Frogs
Yes.
drink? Yes. Okay.
Who were we talking about? Someone from the Tea Tribe who was from New Orleans. They were like, "Oh, you need to come to New Orleans.
Oh, yeah, who was
do
that?
a morning tea." I don't remember who it was.
But we gotta go and
But
get some
I
beads.
remember because you were talking to Courtney and I about the XL large frozen drinks.
I want
and
a
I have
frozen
not
drink
forgotten.
and some crawfish and some beads.
And beignets.
That too.
And
With
some
some
red
coffee.
beans and rice. And some
Jambalaya.
gumbo, jambalaya. I want all of it. I want all the Cajun food.
We're going to
I
New
love
Orleans.
Cajun food so much. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
That was a total diversion off topic, but you guys know sometimes it just happens.
Gabby said it's Jennifer Aniston's birthday, so happy birthday to Jennifer Aniston and all of her friends.
Yes, a true icon.
Yes.
A true American treasure.
A woman that knows something about a haircut.
Yes, true.
Yeah.
She kind of started the first trend.
Yep.
Wow, look at That little pop culture throwback reference.
I didn't watch, but I read a tabloid.
I'm also saying that it is Fat Tuesday.
Oh.
So yay. I don't know
Tuesday.
what we need to do to celebrate Fat Tuesday. But
Eat some food.
We need to do something. We also have Slovakia in here as well.
Slovakia.
And then we also have Marion. I finally caught the chat live. Yesterday was my 50th birthday.
Well, happy birthday, Marion.
Yes, happy birthday. Oh my gosh.
That's the big 5-0.
The big 5-0. Congratulations.
You did that.
Happy birthday. That is such a huge milestone.
Take
and we
a
are
breath
so
and be
excited
like,
for you.
I'm alive. Celine Dion
Yes.
voice.
And
Yes.
you are a woman. You are just killing it.
Yeah, 50 years
killing
old.
Killing it. Okay, let's go ahead and pour
We're pouring
up
it
the
up.
tea. And shout out to Chrissy, woman
Chrissy
after
say?
my own heart. Fat Tuesday equals McDonald's.
You know
That's
what?
what she said. I am living for you, Chrissy. I am living for you.
Our best.
And that pass you just gave me to go to McDonald's today. Shout out to you. Thank you.
Silly.
Also want to shout out Heather. Guys, I'm wedding dress shopping this weekend, drinking all the champs this
Yes,
weekend to
God.
celebrate. Okay, Heather, well, make sure you tune in Friday because
Yeah.
we'll do a shambong for you because that is so freaking exciting. Wedding dress shopping is a huge feat, and also champs is always a good idea.
Yeah, that's celebratory.
Yes.
Congrats to you.
Congrats. And shout out to Nina, Wonder Tea Duo.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Cheers to that. Cheers to Nina. Cheers to the Tea Tribe.
Oh, yeah. That blueberry every time, girl.
I took a bit like a really big sip, and you know when you drink something hot and it
And
like
you feel it
burns
go
all the
on
way
it.
down?
Yeah, I love that
happening
feeling.
to me. That's happening to me, but it's fine. Okay, let's kick it off. Oh, so now people are saying that Fat Tuesday is the 25th.
Oh.
Not today, but that's okay. We can pick out any Tuesday of
Girl,
the
let's
week. It
do
doesn't
it.
matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't
All of
matter.
us.
Okay,
Okay.
let's kick it off and talk about Olivia Jade, you guys. So
Okay.
TMZ obtained a copy of Olivia Jade's rowing resume.
Oh.
And essentially, it highlights all of Olivia's rowing accolades, even though she never participated in the sport. It shows Olivia being the head of boats, winning medals, gold, silver, bronze, all of these awards. And it talks about how her sister is currently on the USC rowing roster. The resume states that although she is a non-scholarship, meaning obviously she wasn't getting a scholarship to be on the rowing team, she is highly talented and has been successful in both men's and women's boats. So this just further proves the FBI's case that yes, Olivia
Knew what was going on.
Did know what was going on, and her parents did take steps to forge that she was a rowing recruit.
My question is this, Madison. USC, and no shade to you because I know people that have graduated from USC, y'all don't call high schools? Y'all don't watch TV broadcasts? Like, don't sports get televised
Well,
and stuff
I'm
like
sure
that
they
in
do,
certain areas and stuff
But
like
when
that?
you're getting paid $500,000, you somehow forget to call the high school, and you don't really need to confirm anything because why not?
So
You have a paper trail and you got some money in the bank. After that, it's all kind of just like, whoop, who cares?
So, sports president, you're fired too? Who
Whoever
accepted
was
the
the
bribe?
head of the rowing team, I believe, was let go.
Okay, good.
I think the athletic director also had something happen.
And he need to go too.
But this is still just crazy. I think this really puts the nail in the coffin. I mean, I already fully believed that Olivia Jade was in on everything, but a
Absolutely.
lot of people were saying, "Oh my gosh, no, she was young. There's no way she knew. She was just listening to her parents.
They
Her
love to
parents
use
said
that
to do
they're
this,
young.
so obviously she just went ahead with it." To me, this says she fully knew what was going on. Obviously, Lori Loughlin knew what was going on. So
Yep.
this whole defense of she didn't know she was doing anything wrong is complete BS. They took the time to make this document. They took the time to forge a resume. I feel like it's case closed.
Shabria says everybody in this scandal needs to be fired and in jail. And you know what, Shabria? I could not have said it better myself. Lock them all up.
Yes.
And I mean, how does the rowing team girls was just going along with that too?
I feel like the other people on the team probably didn't fully know. They probably heard, it was probably a rumor around the team like, oh, do you know Olivia Jade? She's on our roster, but she's not actually going to. I'm sure it was kind of like.
I would have been like, I ain't seen her row once.
Right,
You know what I mean?
like a whispered thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you're on scholarship and you're on the rowing team, are you really going to ruffle feathers and try to make a statement? No, you're going to be worried about your spot to just, stay in your lane, focus on you, and end it there.
Now, Madison, I'm going to tell y'all one time. Now, normally,
I'ma
I
tell
am
you
against
one
this.
time. There we go for our believers.
That's me swinging the swoop by. Now, shame on y'all USC students. Can I tell y'all why? Now, y'all could have finished out y'all degree with a free ride. Because the second Kourtney would have found out Olivia Jade ain't really rowing, Ring, 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 ring. Harvey, do you know what's going on? Now, Harvey, I got the tea, girl. Let me tell you about Miss Olivia. Now, how many commas is in that paycheck? And can you Venmo it to me before this phone call is over?
Direct deposit.
Yeah, I would have called TMZ so fast. Y'all fumbled that bag.
Yep. I want to shout out Jakara. Hi, guys. I'm happy that I made it. I've been so busy with school. It's finals week. Pray for me, guys. I'm a little late, but I got here. How are you? We are great.
We're doing good, and you got this with your finals.
Yes, you got this. We're so happy you're able to take a little study break with us. We appreciate you. But yes, just wanted to give you guys that Olivia Jade update because you know nothing gets me fired up like Olivia Jade and Tristan Thompson. Oh, two people who really get that vein popping out and the upper lip sweating.
Vein popping.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Vanessa Hudgens, you guys. New update on her and Austin Butler. This is coming from Radar Online. A source shared that Vanessa still cares for her ex, and she thought that their breakup would be temporary. The source said Vanessa, quote, thought they would just be on a break and then he'd miss her and come back. But the more time passes, I think Vanessa is worried he won't. The insider added that they don't think Austin's focus is to be in a committed relationship at the moment. His career has reportedly really skyrocketed recently, so he's just focusing on that.
If that is true, that last thing that you said, that's messed up because they were together for a very long time. And what I think Austin may realize, if this is true, Maddison, is that you're gonna wish you had the person that was there when you was just Carrie Diaries, there with you when you accept your awards for playing Elvis, you know, in the film. That's sad for her.
You can't forget the people who were there on the come up.
Exactly.
And that's the biggest thing. It's like, oh, so now you have Once Upon a Time in Hollywood under your belt. You got this Elvis Presley role. So now you're thinking you're a little too good, a little too big for your britches. I'm not really about that. Obviously, yes, Vanessa has gone out on dates with Kyle Kuzma. But now that makes a little more sense to me. If she's trying to get Austin's attention, if she thought it was just a break, if she thought this was just temporary, she probably is seeing him not coming back, not wanting to be in a relationship. So she was probably trying to make him a little jealous and be like, hey, just so you know, you had a hot commodity. Like, look at me. I can go out there and I can go on all these dates, and it just makes me sad.
I don't like when people do that.
I know. But I also, though,
because if you was doing that, Vanessa, then you deserve to be left.
See, but I understand it. If they did go on the break and he kind of is being a little cocky and acting like he doesn't need anything to do with her and not giving her the respect, I understand a little bit of her just at least wanting to get back out there and not being mad that she was pictured with Kyle Kuzma.
And I agree with that in terms of the actual action, but not the intent. When you do things to make people jealous, you set yourself up to have an omelet du fromage on your face.
Is that
honestly,
your new thing?
I love that. Shout out to Dexter's Laboratory. I just feel like, why would you want to do that? Because now we're sitting up here talking about her, and she has egg on her face in this story. You get what I'm saying? And you're still single.
Elaine said, I thought she was seen with Michael B. Jordan. So we just briefly mentioned that yesterday. They were pictured at an Oscars after party, and Kourtney and I got excited. We were like, we would be kind of pro this situation. We wouldn't be mad about it. But it also sounds like Vanessa has a lot to work through before she does get in another relationship. So maybe it's best that nothing serious comes of anything right now.
I want to see Vanessa on television.
Right?
Again.
Not Netflix? Not a Netflix Hallmark-ish movie?
How about this? If she were on Netflix, I would want her to do something that's culture shifting, like you.
Okay.
Something that everyone watches, everyone is really into, all eyes are back on Vanessa.
Everyone's talking about it.
Yeah.
I just don't know what that would be. I feel like she definitely needs something like that, though.
Something sexy.
Because she hasn't been in anything that's highly talked about or like a cultural phenomenon in a really long time.
She needs to be something that's like a detective. Like, you know what I mean? She's like a detective, but like only on some of the days, and the other days she's like a stripper or something like that.
Right.
Like something that's like very opposite of High School Musical, to really remind us that she's a woman and not this Gabriella, so that people can stop bringing
I just
up
am
Zac
dying
Efron.
at the premise of the TV show you just came up with. Cop by day.
Yeah.
Stripper by night.
Yeah, like she really get them together. Like she get the bad guys in the strip club. Netflix, y'all can steal that one and not give me no
That
coin.
is some investigation discovery.
That's good. Vanessa, get to work, write that, and get yourself a bag.
That actually, I would watch that.
Right?
We all know I would. A little true crime.
Yeah. Vanessa with a high pony.
I would totally do that.
Hustlers on steroids.
Hustlers on steroids.
Yes.
Hustlers revenge, because you know she's going back. I mean, I know in Hustlers they get revenge, but we're taking this to a series, not just a 3-hour movie, okay? We're thinking big picture. We're thinking multiple seasons here. That's where we're going with this. Okay, let's go ahead and move on, you guys, and talk about Adele. Real quick, just want to let you guys know that she has been pictured out again. You can really see that alleged 100-pound weight loss. I don't really think it's alleged because clearly she looks real skinty. She was seen out at Jay-Z and Beyonce's Oscars after party. She looks fantastic, rocking that little leopard dress. The person who posted the photo is a Polish TV presenter. Her whole caption was in Polish, but Us Magazine translated a little bit of it. Essentially, this news reporter said, you know, she didn't recognize Adele at first. Adele was very humble. They just kind of struck up a conversation. They were laughing, talking, and then Adele kind of was like, yeah, I am Adele. Like that.
She is.
This is me. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I go.
I'm glad.
You've never seen The Greatest Showman, so you couldn't
didn't know
join
what
in
was
on
going
that.
on.
But that's where that's from, and all my Greatest Showman people know
Who's in
what I'm
that?
talking about. Hugh Jackman.
Oh.
Zac Efron.
I thought it was
A
Zac Efron.
classic?
I was like, if Hugh Jackman ain't got some spikes coming out his knuckles, I ain't seeing that. Now, where's Wolverine? I'll be looking for Wolverine.
A classic, if you will.
Shout out to Adele.
And shout out to Cody. Happy pre-Valentine's Day, tribe.
Hey, Cody.
Yes, thank you, Cody.
How do we feel about Adele? I like that we're seeing her more. People are scared that she's getting too skinny. Let's just call it what it is.
So I struggle.
I don't feel like she's getting too skinny. I think that sometimes it's a shock when you don't see someone for a very long time and they lose a lot of weight. If you remember, a really long time ago, for those of y'all that know, Al Roker is a really good example of this. He was a little bit bigger and then he lost some weight, and when he came back, people was like,
But also he got lap banned. So I feel like that's a little bit different.
He's so
Adele,
skinny.
I know, but
They
I'm just
both
saying.
looking the same kind of skinny, Maddison.
I feel like Adele like really went away
Yeah.
and like watched her eating, was working out secretly. Al Roker, yes, he put in the work too. But no, it is very similar. We're like, we haven't seen her in a long time. She comes out and she is very, very, very different looking. I think she looks amazing. I'm happy that she's healthy. I feel like the whole reason behind her wanting to lose weight was to be healthy for her child. And that's what people need to remember and need to understand, because I think where some might criticize Adele is, well, why didn't she just love who she was? She already had a career being bigger, and she already was such an icon, and she, you know, made waves and did all of these amazing things. She can still do those amazing things no matter what her weight is. I just think we need to keep in mind that she wanted to have a healthier lifestyle for her family and for her child. It really didn't have anything to do with people criticizing her before.
And Sarah says, as long as she sings the same.
Exactly.
And I agree.
Exactly.
I don't care what she looks like.
But you know, people harp on that because they're like, oh, you had to go lose weight because people were judging you, people were criticizing you,
and
people
that's
were
dumb
talking
because
about you.
Adele was still blowing our faves out the water being her size. You get what I'm saying? So
exactly.
That point
I feel like
doesn't make sense.
Adele could blow our faves out of the water at any size.
Absolutely.
And
they'll respect it.
Exactly.
They'll be blown out the water like, yes, Adele!
Cannonball!
Number one for 25 weeks, it's fine. I've worked on this album for 5 years. Like that, they will be fine with it.
You just can't deny her talent.
Absolutely.
You cannot deny her talent. She looks great, and I'm just happy that she's getting back out there. I feel like after a divorce, it would have been easy for Adele to just kind of continue being retired, and I feel like she's starting to get her mojo back.
And I'm excited for her. I need that single,
Same.
though.
I'm just crossing my fingers right now.
It's the
New
spring.
music. I will take
Maybe
a
it'll be
ballad.
upbeat.
I'll take anything.
I think it'll be upbeat.
I don't care what it is. I will take whatever she decides to give
want
us.
Adele to
I
open up
literally
them
don't care.
chops.
I literally don't care. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and talk about Bhad Bhabie, aka
God.
Danielle Bergoli and Nicki Minaj.
All right.
Let's get into it. So Bhad Bhabie, you guys know her, Danielle Bergoli. Catch me outside, girl.
Yeah.
She teased on her Instagram that she is releasing her very own remix to Nicki Minaj's latest hit, Yikes. Now, this is interesting because not too long ago, in case you guys forgot, Danielle was caught shading Nicki Minaj on Lights Out with David Spade. Danielle was asked about Nicki's retirement tweet, and while she did start off her statement saying that Nicki did run ish for a long time, she then went on to say that she got salty with new women in the industry, specifically Cardi B. We're going to play a clip to refresh your guys' memory. Here we go.
Cardi under her wing and be like, yeah, this my bitch, da-da-da. She didn't have to be out, I can't stand another bitch taking my spot. Like, sit your salty ass down and just deal with it.
So, Courtney, is it inappropriate that Danielle Bergoli, aka Bhad Bhabie, is doing this Yikes remix? Because I kind of don't feel that great about it. That's Courtney's way of saying yes.
Y'all, I'm going to say this. This young lady, because she is a young lady, I do not want to call her out of her name. Let's be respectful. This young lady, she creates mess in order to put eyes on her. So she knows that she said bad things about Nicki Minaj, and that by making a remix to Nicki Minaj's comeback buzz single, that she will create buzz for herself in order to help us forget that she just got beat up by Woah Vicky. Just a reminder for y'all. I'm not gonna give this a lot of energy. However, I do encourage those with internet connection and Google to email Republic so that it can be taken down when it's released, because I will be doing that.
That was my question for you, because it's the exact same beat, and just based on how on top of it artists have been, you know, about stolen beats, stolen hooks, stolen bridges. I mean, you guys know we talk about a lawsuit, it feels like every other month at this point. I was wondering how this is even allowed, but I guess she's finding a way to do it.
If she's putting it on SoundCloud, whatever. But if you're making money off of my sis, no, we need to email Republic and have them take it down, because they've done it before.
I feel like the Barbs will definitely make sure that Nicki Minaj is taken care of.
Oh yeah, it's nothing to worry about. Barbs, people in general, don't tweet her, don't give it any attention. Just do what you need to do behind the scenes.
I think it would be a little different if she had been nothing but respectful to Nicki. But the fact that she has been very mouthy in regards to Nicki and Cardi B, especially pitting them against each other consistently, I feel like now everyone's kind of like heightened awareness. And obviously they want to make sure Nicki Minaj is taken care of.
My thing is this, and excuse y'all that will watch this later and leave a comment saying that I'm a Barb. I know. The fact of the matter is, Maddison, is when Cardi B came into the game, they felt as though Nicki Minaj was over because Bodak Yellow hit #1. Now that Nicki Minaj is back and we have other women like Asian Doll, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat, and the like I've said in the past, showing love, and they see how those girls win, and the ones that don't show Nicki love are not exactly winning. Now all of a sudden it's a lot of backtracking. It's, oh, let's come around to Nicki. And honestly, yikes, your time is up. So leave it alone.
You do this for likes.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about Nicki Minaj and her episode of Queen Radio. Let's dig a little
Good
deeper
news!
into it, because I knew Kourtney would be ready for this one, you guys.
I'm glad we did that first.
I saw your tweets, and you were giving me updates
I was
already.
trying not to like over tweet, because I know that like people have my notifications on, so it's only here and there.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect. Okay, so Nicki Minaj surprised her fans, did an episode of Queen Radio. She talked about an array of things, from wedding planning, new music, keeping her personal life private, and her commitment to feeling comfortable in her body. She talked about how she has 20 more pounds to lose until she gets to her goal weight, how she's been dieting, she's been working out, basically just putting health as a priority.
Yeah.
And she looks fantastic. We said that when she came back and posted her first Instagram. As far as wedding planning goes, Nicki revealed that she hasn't started planning a ceremony yet. She called herself last minute and impulsive. I found that funny. And added that she would like to have her wedding this year, adding, quote, maybe I'll make my wedding a mini concert, which I feel like you would be, really, really for that
Tell me where to
situation.
send the Uber.
And then she also talked about her relationship with Kenneth, saying that he brings out the ratchet in her.
Yes.
And also gave praise to him and Prince Harry for putting their wives first. She definitely shouted him out, saying, you know, happy wife, happy life. You live by that, Prince Harry. Kenneth lives by that, and I just respect men who do that.
I really have to
gotta shout her
say,
out.
I respect men that are able to allow women to be the boss. There's I see personally.
I just had this conversation with a friend last night.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was just, we were just talking about how, you know, times have changed and how important it is. She's married, but how important it is to make sure to have a partner that this is okay, because there are still some people out there who feel like it should be the opposite. And I think that, you guys know, I always preach it should be a partnership. I don't think it really should be necessarily one or the other. I mean, obviously I have a dominant personality, so does Nicki. So I feel like you gotta be okay with that as a man, and Kenneth is. But I feel like as long as you're in a partnership, like, that's where you want to be. That's a sweet spot.
I felt really good about the Queen Radio episode, Maddison, to be honest. I felt like a lot of people were expecting mess.
Yes.
But you know what? It's 2020. We're going into this new decade with minimal drama. Lots of hits.
Yes.
My prediction.
And very few features. She said that she's going to be low on features for this album.
Love it.
Which kind of goes to show what we've been saying to other artists. Like, we really want to see just you. We want to hear just you. She also, to prove that she is turning over that new leaf, she did not name a cocksucker of the week.
She did it.
She did not.
She did it. And I'm going to tell you, I was waiting on that one.
She said that she's turning over a new leaf, and that if she were to name one, we all know who it would be.
Oh, yeah.
Meek Mill. That goes without saying.
Yikes.
And then I also just wanted to read you guys this quote that she said about success, because I feel like it's something we could all use, and sometimes you know that we need a little positivity mixed in with the mess. So Nicki said, quote, "I realized that success starts inside you. It doesn't start with success. Success doesn't start with success, meaning I don't have to be the #1 female rapper. I have to know that I can be the #1 female rapper." And I just thought, I really like that. I don't know. I felt like that resonated with just whatever you want to do, whether that be a teacher, whether you want to be a doctor, whether, I don't know, whatever you want to do. As long as you believe it and you say it and you can see yourself being whatever that is, you will be successful.
I agree. And you know, a lot of people that I know personally, Maddison, they're afraid of the risk. They're like, what if, what if, what if? I'm going to tell you right now, the reason why Kourtney Revolution and Maddison Hill are sitting at this table is this reason. And tell me if you agree, Maddison. What lies on the other side of risk is opportunity.
Yes!
Period.
Look at
That's
that.
it.
You and Nicki Minaj just teaching
I'm just
us
saying.
today. Yes.
I do want to say one more thing before we move on. Something that I feel like people are going to overlook, especially the other blogs, channels, whatever, what have you. Something that was very important and positive on this particular episode of Queen Radio was the fact that Nicki Minaj showed love to not just 1 or 2 female rappers, but she showed love to 3. She shouted out Doja Cat, she shouted out Megan Thee Stallion, and she had our good sis, our lil sis, Malibu Mitch, up in the studio to rap and participate in the cypher. So the arguments of Nicki Minaj not showing love to female rappers, when Nicki Minaj is probably the female rapper with the most female features, is destroyed and done, and it's not true.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
So happy that's done. Okay, let's move on, you guys, and get into this Ariana Grande mystery makeout news.
Yes.
So TMZ reports that Ariana Grande was spotted out at a Bar Louie. Sorry, I was thinking of Bar Lou, bitch. That's in West Hollywood. That's one of my favorite places. Anyway, that's besides the point. Ariana Grande was spotted at Bar Louie in Northridge, super random, at about 1 a.m. this past weekend, and she was seen making out with a mystery man. So I guess an eyewitness told TMZ that Ari and her friends walked in, like I said, about 1 a.m. She only ordered water. Some of her other friends were ordering wine, a couple libations, but Ari just stuck to water because she was too busy sucking face with this rando. Apparently, he was not recognizable. TMZ concluded that he must not be on the same level of fame as Ariana. But the biggest takeaway is that the guy who she was seen kissing was not Mikey Foster from Social House. That is who we last thought Ariana Grande was dating. There were rumors of them on tour, and then as you guys know, recently they were spotted at Disneyland, kind of arm in arm. Everyone thought it was a date night, but clearly Ari's just living that single girl life.
I wonder if, and I'm sure this is true for a lot of celebrities, I wonder if they just like wake up and they're like, all right, I'm gonna be normal today.
Right?
We out. Girls, put your 7 rings on. Call the car. We're going to Northridge, and they just find like some random place and they just go in and they just be themselves. And they try to remove themselves from that. Do you think that that could be a case of that? Like, girl, we going to the bar.
Maybe, but I'm just like, a Bar Louie in Northridge? Like,
That's
so random to me.
That's the point.
So random. I guess you think
That's
like,
where you go when you don't want to be
who the hell
seen.
is going to see you? Who the hell is going to say anything? But yet, somehow, when that phone rings, someone is always willing to release info for money. I just feel like it's so random, interesting, but I can't hate on Ariana.
I love it.
She's a single woman.
Yeah.
She's dating. If she wants to be out at 1 a.m. with her friends and making out with a random guy in a booth at a Bar Louie,
I support
you
it.
know what? Girl, do you.
Did you grab some In-N-Out on the way home, girl? Some
hope
animal
so.
style fries? That's real normal too.
I hope so. I hope so. But just so you guys know, Ari's dating, and it's not Mikey. Not Mikey. Sorry if anyone shipped them, but
I didn't.
that time is over.
Did y'all play boyfriend more than 2 times?
I know you didn't. Not your
did not.
fave.
I
Not your
did not.
fave. Not your fave. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into this Blac, Chyna, Kim K, Kylie, Travis, Chloe, Scott, Sophia news. So go ahead and turn your volumes down for...
Cogenitito. Hello to everyone in your office. Can we have the tequila now?
I feel like that really was like...
Really wanted my lips to just go free on that one, Madison.
Okay, you guys, I just want to update you while Courtney pours the tequila. We got a new
Yes.
batch So everyone knows it's full. Blac Chyna, little update on why the hell she was at the Oscars, because I know that was a big question for everyone yesterday. She was somebody's +1. She was a music producer's +1. They're friends. That's why she was there. She was really hurt by, of course, everyone wondering why she was there.
Madison, I was gonna say there
Did
were people that were like mad. How dare y'all question why Blac Chyna was there and the Kardashians were? Y'all, you really have to be real with yourself. Blac Chyna is not on the same level as the Kardashians. She can have a Kardashian baby, but she is not on the same level as the Kardashians. I know that y'all are gonna feel some type of way and y'all gonna write the paragraphs. I'm not gonna read them today. That's just the tea. You get what I'm saying? Do you feel the same way, Madison?
No,
or no?
I feel the exact same way, and I think the article I saw on TMZ, and I don't know if that's what you're referring to, of why she was mad. She felt like it was
racist?
Yes.
She's crazy. And you know what? I've already said on multiple occasions, I've been in her company in the past. Blac Chyna, I can confirm, is on something.
Okay.
So let's not even mince words.
No, I felt that it was absolutely ridiculous, but I didn't know if it was my place to speak.
No,
but I'm just like,
I got you on that one. No,
Blac
she was
Chyna,
absolutely
you
ridiculous.
are really grasping at straws if that's why you want to say people were giving you backlash as to why you were at the Oscars. People were wondering why you were at the Oscars because, again, this is a night for like critically acclaimed movie stars, actors, actresses, producers, music producers, people who write screenplays, costume designers, and it's just very random that she was there. And I saw in the article, it's like, you know, she contributes a lot to the entertainment industry
Like
with her reality show. And I'm like,
when she said, you mean her finest performance in Embezzle?
I'm like, also,
that was her Oscar-winning
no
performance.
offense, but your Zeus reality show looks like it was filmed on an iPhone. So like, let's just relax. Let's take your wins where you can get them, but it was still jarring to see her at the Oscars. I don't care what anyone says.
I really want to make it clear, Madison, before we even move on to the rest of the show. I love Blac Chyna.
Yeah.
First of all.
Hello, we have always advocated for Angela White.
In case you missed those episodes.
AKA
I love
that's
Blac
her real
Chyna.
name.
I do think that it is fair to wonder how Blac Chyna wound up as one of the first people on the red carpet at the Oscars. I feel like that was a fair assumption, and people trying to make it a race thing, and y'all know I'm the race thing kind of person. It's not that, and that's why I'm getting frustrated, because y'all be making something out of nothing, and then when it is really something, then all of a sudden it's, they're young, and you should just get over it. You get what I'm saying?
No, exactly. Also, Kendall Jenner, when she showed up to the Golden Globes, I believe this was 2 years ago, got the same kind of treatment. So it's just, anytime anyone who is not in the TV, in the movie industry, we're all kind of like, what's going on? Why are you there if you're not presenting? So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you have nothing to contribute to that portion of the entertainment industry, people are going to be confused why you're there. It is what it is. And if you don't remember, it's when Kendall had the acne on display and she got a lot of backlash, and then we had a proactive deal. So that was the timeline of that.
And it's no different than when y'all question why Nikita Dragon is at an event. It's the same thing. Y'all are not over here saying, and Nikita's not going online saying y'all are racist. Y'all just did the same thing, and it was someone else. So
why James Charles was at the Met Gala.
Remember that? Y'all did the same thing, and we wondered that too.
Yeah.
Why was James at the Met Gala?
Still wondering that, to be honest.
Madison, you already know how the girls be.
I
Not
know.
the T Tribe, but the girls.
Yes, I want to shout out Hero 2001, back for the tea after taking a 2-week break. Oh my gosh, to mourn the death of my fur daughter, Loki. Could you do a shot in her honor? Thanks. Oh my
We
gosh,
got you,
of
Hero.
course.
Shout out to everyone that has a fur baby that y'all are watching. Is this the more one?
Yeah, you
Sorry,
poured mine
I'm sorry.
really big.
Sorry,
you
sorry.
got to do the bigger one for Loki.
I got you. Yeah, for Loki.
Yes, cheers to Loki.
Cheers to Loki.
Cheers. Ugh, woo. Actually, that one wasn't that bad. That's pretty good.
That's good.
This was a Bevmo top pick, everybody, so it's pretty good. Okay, let's talk about Kim K.
I cannot with you,
Kim Kardashian revealed that North has a TikTok.
Oh.
However, she is not allowed to post anything on there. Kim said to Entertainment Tonight that her and North make a lot of TikToks, but they're safe to drafts. But then, of course, she teased that she might post one sometime soon. So prepare for Kim K to come to TikTok, everybody.
Well, is Kim K gonna come to the Hollyscoop studios to do a TikTok with us?
That's what I'm saying.
And bring JoJo Siwa.
No.
Bring JoJo.
No.
You know what I would love?
That's where I draw the line.
Y'all,
I'm not
listen,
doing a
and
TikTok
tell
with
us in the
JoJo
chat.
Siwa.
Tell us in the chat right now if y'all would watch JoJo Siwa giving Madison a young tween makeover.
No.
Oh
Please say
my,
no.
that is my dream. We'll get you a fake ponytail to clip on tight. I'll wear one with you. I'll wear a clip on ponytail with you.
When I have my insomnia, I think of just coming in contact with some of these creators that we've talked about all the time. And I feel like I would be just so salty towards them, and they would be like, "Who is this bee?"
Random, but remember.
I would be very nice, but like internally, you know, I can't hide my face. You know, I can't hide my face. So it'd be the tight smile.
Tana, I believe your marriage.
Yeah. I saw a headline that said Tana and Jake made $600 million in like media takeaways from their breakup.
Yeah.
I hate that I contributed
Do you
to that.
understand? Yes. Do you
Literally
understand?
kill me.
We was part of the plan.
I know.
You're welcome. Tana, buy me a coffee one day next time I see you.
So irritating.
nice.
Okay, let's move on and talk about Kylie and Travis, you guys.
Yes.
So, update on their post-Oscars partying. A source told Us Magazine that Kylie and Travis were, quote, together all night. They reportedly looked comfortable and at ease together. Then we also have a report from Life and Style magazine where a source said this could be leading to a reconciliation. At this point, they're just being careful because, quote, they have to think about Stormy. They don't want to get back together and then break up. So instead, they're taking it slow and trying to work out their differences.
Okay.
Mature. Very, very mature.
Mature.
I'm actually kind of for that. I think it's okay for them to just kind of hang out. If they want to hook up here and there, sure, that might get a little bit messy, but I feel like they're really good at kind of compartmentalizing what their relationship is, and like when they're together by themselves, they can act a certain way. When Stormy's there, they act a certain way, and they're pretty good at doing all of that until they figure out what's happening with their relationship.
I can't explain why, but I would watch a Kylie and Travis show so fast.
Right?
That kind of, if they did like a newlyweds kind of deal, I would be so invested in. Kylie could not speak above a Janet Jackson whisper for a whole hour, and I'm here for it.
Well, even that I feel like should be the web series spinoff
Yeah.
as opposed to Chloe, because Kylie and Travis are both young. I feel like they can kind of pull off that like millennial Gen Z demographic. If it's online, it's on YouTube. We got the 7-minute episodes. Like I kind of feel like that would be the perfect avenue for them.
Yeah, and then after that, then Kylie not on the show no more.
Right.
Like,
but
you know what
that's
I mean?
probably the risk that they would take, and I don't know if Mama Chris is willing to do that.
Mama Chris Cam for the vintage girls. Maybe that's a way to get each girl, that's like their exit thing. They get a digital series and then we just never hear from them ever again.
And then
Kourtney travels the world.
They
and
slowly
then,
fizzle out. I
yeah.
wouldn't be that mad about
And
that.
at the very end of it all, Chris releases a book that's like this thick of business secrets.
A manifesto, if you will.
A manifesto or just a book of business secrets, trade strategies. I would
Be
buy
here
that.
for it.
I would
yes.
buy that.
I want to shout out Fessy. Hello to the beautiful Maddison and the hot, spicy Courtney. Yes. Happy to be here for the tea, and to Leo and Dave. Thanks for making our faves look good.
Shout out to Leo and Dave.
Yes. And
Period.
that is so true, you guys.
Yes.
We would look a hot mess without Leo and
We can't
Dave.
even put the table up on
We
the board.
can't put the table together. We can't hit it.
Yeah, we
don't
can't do
have
none of
tequila
that.
and Diet Coke. Like, we literally would have nothing. So, yes, thank you so much, Fessy. Okay,
you,
let's
Fessy.
move on and talk about Kylie, Chloe, and Kourtney. Because Chloe sent out some tweets that had everyone talking. She was calling Kourtney out with a little sisterly shade. So she first tweeted, "Ugh, why did @Kylie Jenner and I allow @Kourtney Kardashian to ruin our night last night? Ugh." And then she followed it up saying, "Oh, Kourtney." What is that about? I feel like Kourtney might have gotten a little too hamskis last night, aka why she was shoving
I was gonna say,
Hawaiian
maybe
rolls
she ate the
down her
last
mouth.
roll.
And I feel like she definitely might have been, you know, the friend that you got to take care of that kind of ruins your buzz. I feel like that could have been Kourtney. That was Kourtney last night, or after the Oscars.
If it was, that's your sister. Now you sling Kourtney over your back.
And you gotta do what you gotta
And that's
do.
just it. Sometimes you just gotta put in that work.
You got to take one for
They
the team.
pull that loyalty card in the darkest hour and you gotta use it.
I know you would expect the 40-year-old sister to not, you know, have one too many libations, but it happens, guys. It happens. I feel like it can happen at any age.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just really out there, you're feeling yourself, you're looking
feeling
good.
yourself.
You got a nice half up, half down fountain happening.
My type comes on and you
just-
lose it.
It happens. You
That
think
happened to me.
you think you can have one more glass of champs or one more shot of tequila, and before
And
you
it's
know
that,
it,
it's that last one.
you're choking down Hawaiian rolls, and your sisters have to take care of you. Sisters. I just slurred my words. That was probably Kourtney the other night. Sisters.
She said, "Oh, doesn't have sugar in that."
Shout out to Caitlin. Oh no, pray for my 100-year-old grandma. She was rushed to the hospital. We will. Oh my gosh, sending you so many thoughts and prayers.
Absolutely.
We got you. We got you and your grandma. We got you. And yes, I see you guys all talking about Kourtney. Rashida says Kourtney having a moment. She's been a boring stay-at-home mom looking for a time. Let her live.
And I kind of feel the same way. She's boring and unlikable, so if she want to let her ponytail down, let her have the ponytail
Lady
down.
T Joy said if she's allergic to gluten, she was probably puking after those Hawaiian rolls. Honestly.
If she's really not eating gluten.
If she's really not. I don't know if she would puke. I guess I
It'll make you
don't
sick,
know
girl.
how serious it is. But I think when you have a gluten allergy, you get sick the other way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't come out this end. It comes out more like the back end, which also could have been a situation, a real situation.
Oh.
That could have almost been worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
ruining night?
Ruining night.
Done got home and there is not a drop of Pepto in the bottle, right? Where's the Imodium? Kourtney like,
Oh no. So
It could have been that, Madison.
It could have been several things.
You got the tight dress on?
Yeah, it could have been a lot. It could have been this way, it could have been that way.
Oh,
it could have been that she was
no.
annoying. It could have been that she was trying to have, a 20-something booty call. It could have been a lot
She
of
was
things.
bubbling in the vehicle.
And people are saying, okay, she could puke. Either way, you guys know, I've talked about it several times. I absolutely hate throw up. When I've had one too many libations, I will do everything in my power to not get sick. I will force myself to fall asleep. I will take anti-nausea medication. I will do whatever I need to do. So to me, if I were Chloe, that would ruin my night. This way would ruin my night. That way would ruin my night. Her being too drunk and making a fool of herself, that would ruin my night. The possibilities are endless.
Madison said, my night is ruined regardless.
I'm like, can we just go have some libations and go home and just eat a grilled cheese and call it a night?
Krista said, leave her ass home. Liar! That's how I feel it was in that voice.
I think that's what it was. Okay, you guys, just one last little car dinner tidbit before we get into all of the Justin and Selena
wait until y'all
news.
see all of that.
So if you guys are ready for the Justin and Selena news, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Start putting the crowns in the chat. Your ice cream cones for Justin Bieber, yummy. And of course, if you love Haley, give us the Haley Hailers emoji. Just wanted to do a little PSA. Scott Disick just started following Sophia Richie on Instagram. He had not been following her their entire relationship, but yet after all of that Instagram drama last week with, Sophia following Kourtney, unfollowing Kourtney, saying that she's not going to appear on the Keeping Up show anymore, now Scott has decided to hit her with the follow.
Sophia Disick. I like that name.
It kind of has a ring to it.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Sophia Disick. That
Kinda.
sounds like a happy ending to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
That sounds like a family living on the East Coast, not caring about the West, just doing their own thing.
I know that we have some Courtney stands that get upset every time I say that Scott and Sophia need to leave. But good job that he followed her back. I still think that they need to leave.
Lou Sunny says, sounds like a power move. And then Laura said, Sophia needs to date someone her age. I feel like we've got to let that go. Her and Scott, I don't think are ending anytime soon.
If y'all knew people her age, you would be saying that she doesn't need to date people her age.
That's true.
I'm going to say that because I know a lot of people her age. And
A lot of 21-year-olds.
She don't need to be dating none of them because
No.
they all a mess. So ain't much different than Scott, except Scott is at least matured a little bit.
A little bit. A little bit. Okay, let's talk about Justin Bieber, you guys. So episode 7 of Seasons officially premiered yesterday on YouTube Premium. I know he's promoting episode 5 right now. I don't know why. That came out a week ago, but whatever. Episode 7 just came out yesterday. It's fine. It's called Planning a Wedding a Year Later. And it basically took us inside more of Justin and Haley's relationship. We saw them gearing up to plan the wedding. They explained why they waited so long to have the wedding ceremony. The way that Haley puts it, they wanted to start living their life together. They wanted to move in together, which is why they went to the courthouse. They didn't believe in living together until they were married.
Okay.
Then once they did the courthouse and moved in together, they were just kind of acclimating to their new life, acclimating to a new routine. And planning a wedding on top of all of that just seemed like a bit much, which is why they waited. Justin's manager talked about how he always wanted to get married in South Carolina. So when the topic of wedding venues came up, that's why they chose there. Yeah, it was kind of already on his list. And Haley just talked about how Justin wasn't super involved in the wedding planning. He did have one opinion on some flowers, so they ended up changing everything. But other than that, his job was to just kind of show up.
Okay.
She said that she was not a bridezilla. And then we see one little promo kiss, and then it says to be continued.
Okay.
So just saved you 7 minutes of your life.
I want to say to those watching, Jeffrey said that episode 5 was available this week to non-premium YouTube
There we
members.
go.
So for the premium girls,
You've already been watching.
That was the recap. Shout out to them. Glad that Justin wasn't really trying to control the wedding because they seem to have just been chilling. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like a bad situation. I'm just kind of like, meh.
No.
You know what I mean?
I mean, for me, I'm excited to see footage of the wedding that we haven't been able to see from social media.
I want to see that
just
Kylie
because-
dress in motion.
Right, and you guys know, obviously I've been to so many weddings, so just on a personal level, I'm very curious to see what the flowers looked like, what the centerpieces looked like. That's just my own kind of thing, though. I enjoy watching that type of thing. As far as any tea, there wasn't really any, in my opinion. I think it's two people. Yes, they ended up going to the courthouse because they didn't believe in, moving in together until they were married. A lot of people feel that way. We already knew that. They talked about that in their Vogue interview. They talked about how they wanted to have sex. We know that's why they went to the courthouse. That's not a big secret. So it's more so just kind of like the wedding planning process, Justin's input in the wedding planning process, and then we're finally going to get to see the wedding.
T-Tribe, are y'all excited for Justin Bieber's album coming out?
I will say the song that was previewed at the end of the episode sounded really good.
Okay.
I'll give him that. It did sound good.
I want to know if here's a better question. If Seasons is Seasons helping y'all gain a better insight into what's been going on with Justin, and does this make you want to immediately go and stream his album when it comes out? Be honest.
That's a good question.
Even if you love Selena, do you think that you might sneak one AirPod in just to hear what he's working with so that you can go on Twitter and accurately drag with facts? Because that's what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? When people say like, oh, da-da-da-da, but you didn't hear the album.
I want to shout out Fessy. She said, I'm Sophia's age, and I can back that statement up, Courtney. If it's true love, I'm here for it. Love has no age limit. Exactly. And then we have some people saying, yes, Seasons is giving us no information. That's what Molly said. Patricia is a no. Raquel's a nope. Kayla's a no.
I almost kind of feel like, Madison, if you watch this.
Elizabeth said a little bit, but 100% no.
I feel like if you watch this, Justin is just kind of like filling in the gaps or just clearing up small things that we've already said.
That's how I feel too.
So if y'all are watching and y'all are not interested, maybe that's our fault. But also, good job to us.
Yeah. I will say, if it's done
We putting in that
anything,
work.
it's given me a new respect for Hailey.
Yeah.
That has been the biggest takeaway for me from watching Seasons is like, okay, we've heard how Hailey plays a very integral role in making sure
clear.
Justin goes to his appointments.
Yes.
And that she's there for studio sessions and all this. But I mean, holy expletive, she has really, really, really totally changed her life around to be there for Justin. I mean, we see her giving him supplements, reminding him to go to his appointments.
True.
And like, check in with yourself. Do you need to take this vacation? Do you need a break? I mean, she literally, I'm not sure what he would do without her because she really facilitates a lot when it comes to his day-to-day life.
MPVC says Hailey is acting like his mother. And I want to ask you, Madison, do you think, just because we use these words here, do you think that Hailey is acting like a mother, or after watching Seasons, do you think that she is just a really good partner because she knows that Justin is not 100%? So is Hailey giving 75 to Justin's 25 because health and mental ability and, Michael Jacksonism is stunting him from being at 100% in terms of emotional and mental? Just throwing it out there, just speculating.
It's so hard. And I see a lot of you guys saying like, he married his mom, he married a babysitter. And I did feel that way. And I've said it on here several times that I feel like she is a babysitter or more of a mom than anything else. It's really hard for me to kind of say that now just because in the interviews and when she's talking, the love she has for Justin does seem authentic and genuine. And so I feel bad. Not bad, but I guess I just kind of feel like if that's the role you want, who am I to hate on you for wanting it?
My question is this. For those of y'all, I can't assume if y'all are single or not, but I know that we have some people in relationships out there. If you get sick, or if you are sick, you want your partner to keep going to work and ignoring you, or what?
Right.
That's something that we have to think about, because Justin is as y'all put it, we wouldn't know who Hailey is without Justin.
Right.
So, of course, Hailey is going to make sure that that machine keeps running.
Right.
So that y'all know who she is according to y'all's logic, right?
Exactly.
So what do y'all want her to do? Let Justin Bieber die? Then y'all really would be dragging her.
Well, and then McCole said she is giving, and all he does is take. What is he giving to her? And we kind of had that discussion yesterday when it comes to, showing up to events for her and being there for her. And I agree with you. But as far as, Justin marrying his mom or his babysitter, if that's how some of you want to see it, okay. But after watching seasons, I think Hailey kind of knew what she was getting herself into, in a sense. She might have not maybe known the full capacity of how much she would need to be there as a caregiver and a supporter. But I feel like she kind of did have an idea of where Justin was at. I mean, she's talked about how she was there at the beginning of his journey with sobriety and all of these things. And if that's the life that she was willing to take on and that's what she wants, we can't hate on that.
Exactly. We also have to look at our language, right? I have said Hailey is the stan that won the idol, right? Now think about who y'all stan. Wouldn't you do everything in your power to make sure your fave was all right? We got to kind of look at it from a different point of view at some point. You get what I'm saying, Madison? Because at the end of the day, a husband or a wife is a caretaker. Because when your ass gets sick and mommy and daddy are both deceased, who is going to be there for you but your partner, your family at that point?
In sickness and in health.
There it is.
For rich or for poor.
I just want to put that out there because I think that that's fair. You get what I'm saying?
I agree. And I feel like it's fair too because I've made a lot of comments about Hailey, and I will say the one thing Seasons has done for me is give me greater insight into her and to how she is as a partner for Justin.
And I want to say this, one last thing. Just because y'all see us defend Hailey does not mean that we are being paid by Scooter Braun. Use your brain. We are Swifties here.
Trust me. We are hardcore Swifties.
I just want to say that. Because we've
hardcore
gotten y'all are losing your credibility because y'all are mature enough to see what's going on in someone's marriage. That's what y'all sound like. I just want to go ahead and put that out there.
We focus on the bigger picture,
Exactly.
not a relationship.
Yeah.
Okay, we focus on the business and the bigger picture.
Okay.
And trust me, we are not getting that Scooter Braun money. I can assure you that.
Can't afford this.
If not, I would not be buying Bevmo special, okay? Just saying.
The Old Navy.
Okay, we have like things we got to brush.
Sorry.
Okay, so you guys also want to bring up this video that you all were tagging us in of Justin at the skating rink. He was doing some scrimmaging for hockey. It was in New York. It was in Central Park. And somebody who was at the rink caught Justin Bieber laying down when a Selena Gomez song came on. We're going to play the audio for you, so take a listen. You can hear it. It's a, I'm still saying to me, I feel like because we didn't see the song come on and Justin lay down, I think it's just poor timing, unfortunate timing. I don't think it was any shade towards Selena.
I think if Justin did something, y'all would have been upset. And I think if he didn't do anything, y'all would be upset. And so here we are.
I mean, it was really the fan who was kind of making it seem like a bigger deal than it probably was.
Like you said, if it would have been he's standing doing stuff and all of a sudden that come on, he said, all right, I'm
and
over
if he
it. That's
sat,
different.
I would let y'all
I
have
would be
it.
like, yeah. I'll be like, get in his,
Do what you need to do. Get in his tush.
But
you
he
know
was
we always
already
say that.
laying.
But exactly.
Yeah.
And he can't control the music.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about Selena Gomez and Niall Horan.
Okay.
Because I know this is something else you guys are always on top of.
Nylena.
So Niall Horan gave an interview on Kiss FM's The Kyle and Jackie O Show this morning and set rumors straight when it comes to him and Selena. Niall was asked about a petition fans started to get him and Selena to date, and his response was saying, "This petition I feel like has been going on for I think 8 years. Myself and Selena are really good friends with the same group of mates." Niall even recalled the photo of Selena entering his apartment. Remember this, with groceries.
I remember
She had
that.
fruit salad. She had ice cream. And he's like, I remember seeing an article that said something to the effect of, oh, they're together. We were kind of those people. He went on to say there were also about 15 other people in there for a barbecue. It's just typical, absolute, useless nonsense.
Well,
so
gee,
y'all, we got
drag
to get over
us,
it.
Niall.
Right? I'm like, my
He
feathers.
dragged us on
my
that one.
feathers are
He said,
being
girl, you
pulled in
better
all
stop.
directions.
He said, girl.
So everyone, Nylena, bury it 6 feet under.
For now.
For now.
For now.
rest in peace.
Wait
It
until
is
that-
over.
Let's wait until that album come out and that tour is done.
You're still holding out hope.
Maddison.
I've never seen you ship two people more than Selena Gomez and Niall Horan.
From experience, every good and strong relationship starts out as good friends first. Now, there
That
could have
is
been
true.
15 people in that barbecue, but we ain't seen none of the other 15 people.
That is true.
What if y'all was in the barbecue flirting in the corner of the kitchen?
And don't forget that
We would
picture,
never know.
that group pic. Remember on
Girl.
Kourtney Lopez's Instagram? He is hugging her. He's got the hand
They don't look too
tight.
chummy to me.
That is tight. It's a tight grip. So just saying. Well,
We gonna
yes,
see on that one.
Niall is definitely putting a kibosh on the rumors. We still can ship it in our fantasy if we
Yeah.
would like, but as far as reality,
It's not real.
it's not real. It's not gonna happen.
As long as Selena's with someone that's a good guy, I really don't care.
That's how I
honestly.
feel too.
That's how I care.
I think once Selena kind of finishes her album rollout, beauty line, all of that good stuff, then she can kind of focus on that part of her life and that next chapter.
I want her to go on tour, right? And after the tour, no more social media.
I feel like that's
I
kind
want
of
her to
what's
do
gonna
that one
happen.
more time.
Because she already wants to take a step back, but now with her beauty line,
She's out there.
it's kind of too
too
late.
late, sis,
It's
yeah.
too late. So she's definitely going to have to stay on social at least through the rollout of that.
Selena's almost kind of, in my head, Selena's just kind of like a regular girl, and she just happened to want to sing some songs.
And be on Barney.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like
Do
her.
a couple movies, do a Disney Channel
Do
show.
a couple movies.
It happens.
She's just like us.
She's just like us, Selena Gomez.
I love
Just
her.
the fourth most followed person on Instagram.
And she probably don't even want to be. That's the part that makes me like her. She don't even care. She be like, all right, here's a cute picture.
See, that also makes me slightly jealous. I'm like,
Madison said, just give me 300K.
literally, just give me the damn blue check mark and I will be happy. You know.
One day, Madison.
One day. All right, you guys, that is all the time we have. Thank you guys so much for sticking with us. You know that sometimes we get off docket,
Of
we
course.
linger on things, but thank you for hanging out with us. Make sure you guys tune in to Daily Rewind later this afternoon. You know, whenever we bring up Selena, Justin, Haley, any of those three,
The stress.
we need our T-Tribe in the comments, so please make sure you guys are looking out for that. In the meantime, make sure you're following us on Instagram and Twitter. Don't forget to show Shambong Dave and hit at Leo some love as well. We also have a TikTok. Make sure to
Hey.
follow that. You never know when we're going to get a wild hair up our butts and post something on it.
Honestly, don't miss out.
Never want to miss out, so make sure you're following us there as well. And you guys will be back tomorrow for Hump Day,
Hump Day.
at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Bye, guys.
Now hit it, Leo.